Hi everyone, you are on Top Judokas channel and today we are going to talk about a very hot topic, unfair refereeing. Judo, like many sports, has a lot of controversy related to refereeing. The Olympic Games in Tokyo also showed that. Today I have prepared you some videos, where according to the majority of viewers there were obvious refereeing mistakes and unfair victories of athletes. I want to say right up front that I have the same respect and neutrality for all athletes, no matter what country he represents. And we start with the hottest episode of 2021. This is the Asian Championship in Kyrgyzstan, which was held in Bishkek. Yeldo Smatov versus Abik Lukabashvili representing Kyrgyzstan. We all know that many countries promote their athletes at home tournaments. The tournament in Bishkek was no exception. Abik threw Yeldo Smatov after mate's command, but the judges still counted the score to the Kyrgyz. Then Yeldo Smatov of course compares the score, because I believe that Smatov is much stronger than Kyrgyz. The athletes have 1 point each. Abik often leaves the fight. Clearly Smatov has the advantage. Not a single Shido gets Kyrgyz. Next we see a clean counter takedown. Abik goes in for a throw from the knees. Yeldo Smatov cleanly stops the opponent's movement. At least there was a wazari here. Write your opinion in the comments. The referee doesn't give a wazari, but counts the hold from which Abik successfully escapes. Yeldo Smatov throws again. The referee on the tatami gives an assessment of wazari, but the judges at the table after viewing the video replay do not give an assessment. As a result, Yeldo Smatov receives a third warning and is disqualified. Friends, write what you think about it. This is the Doha Masters 2021 tournament, not the most unambiguous moment, where you can't say for sure whether there was unfair refereeing or not. But judging by the comments we can say that opinions are divided into two camps. A very controversial wazari from the representative of Japan, Funa Tanoki. For such a movement, wazari is not given, and then given. And analyzing the rules, it's hard to say whether there was a score or not. But this video will be on top. World Championships 2021 in Budapest. Japan's Murao Sanshiro against Devlet Bobanov of Uzbekistan. And a very extraordinary moment. Bobanov goes in for the throw, stops Murao's movement, gets a wazari. Even Ilyas Iliadis grabbed his head, saw that this is clearly a loss for Bobanov. But they cancel the assessment and disqualify Sanshiro Murao. In the opinion of many, it was unfair refereeing. It was a clean win for Murao, who unfortunately had it taken away. Ono Shohei versus Chang Rim. Two legendary judokas at this weight. A two-time Olympic champion against a World Championship bronze medalist. With 30 seconds to go, and Chang Rim stalls Ono Shohei's movement. I remind you that the judges give wazari marks for these moves at a minimum. As you can see, this bout is very close and intense, and here in the golden score, and Chang Rim again delays Shohei Ono's score, but not without a score. And here's the moment for which Shohei Ono gets a wazari. Look at that throw again. Was there a wazari here? I don't think Yuko or Koki did, even if there were any scores at all. Minimal side contact from Chang Rim, but the referee goes back to this episode a minute later, gives a wazari, and Ono Shohei is the winner. This is just sheer referee mayhem. Grand Slam final in Tashkent. Kazak versus Mongol. A very close fight. Very good athletes who know each other. Mongol Sendokir came in twice for a back throw. This is how Kazak Jensei Smegulov stops the movement of his opponent. He throws to Ippon. The referee gives an assessment, but after watching the video replay, the judges concluded that there was a grab below the belt. It's very hard to say from this angle, but I can't find video from another angle. But it seems to me that there was no below the belt takedown here, and Smegulov was sued. A very heated confrontation, the European Championships in Tel Aviv in 2018. Weight over 100 kilograms, semifinals, Khamzat against Khamzat Bashev. A very interesting bout. As usual, these two heavyweights showed a good fight. I remind you that at the last Olympic Games they also met in the semifinals. And here we are, 5 seconds to go. Watch the timer carefully. 1 second left. All time is up. Khamzat Bashev makes the shot. Wazari. And the judges give the victory to Khamzat. And of course Khamzat is shocked. I think it was also unfair refereeing. Time was up, it should have been mate's team. But the judge gave the victory to Bashev. Grand Slam of Georgia, Tbilisi, final. Nurlev versus Nazids, Uzbekistan versus Georgia. And now Nurlev gets disqualified for this titled hold. I saw that at the Grand Prix tournament a few years ago, Devlet Bobanov performed this hold and he was not disqualified for it. But now, according to the current rules, it is considered a banned hold. World Championships 2019. Abafumi loses to Maruyama in the semifinals and goes to fight for bronze against Manuel Lombardo. There was a lot of commentary about Lombardo getting sued. And you know the bout was very intense, very close. Lombardo has beaten Abe once before, and he showed in this fight that he was close to winning. And I think I would agree with the majority opinion. It's hard to say for sure, but 60% in this episode that you're about to see, Manuel Lombardo was rated upon. There's a lot of grades given for actions like that. There's just a tremendous number of examples. They rescind that grade, the fight goes on, and I think you all know how it ended. Abafumi takes the bronze medal of the World Championship with a hip toss. I suggest you remember the 2000 Olympic Games in Sydney when Japanese Shinichi Shinohara met David Doulet from France. At the beginning of the bout, as you can see, Shinichi Shinohara conducts a throw called Uchimata Sakoshi. This is pure pawn under the current rules and the rules of the time. Review this point again. Has control, has the takedown, and is stalling David Doulet's movement. In the opinion of most internet users, that's the cleanest ippon score for the Japanese. Thus, the judges stole Shinichi Shinohara's long-awaited gold medal and gave it to David Doulet, who played an important role in the judo world at the time.